on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review in the lonely garage. Hope you guys enjoyed the beer reviews I did with Nathan from Behind the Bar. I know I said it in all the videos that I uploaded, but please check out his channel. He does awesome beer reviews, and he's just an amazing friend. Had an awesome time with him while he was here. Checked out some killer breweries, and I had so much fun reviewing beers with him. I was telling him that before he left, and even since he left, I texted with him. It is so much more fun to review beers with somebody with you. It's fun to like sit and chit chat and like share notes and share thoughts, more so than just sitting here staring at a camera talking to yourself. So had a blast with him. And again, please check out his channel and subscribe. I will leave a link to his channel again in the description of this video. So yeah, back to talking to myself. And tonight we're checking out another Treehouse beer. Hooray. I actually got a comment today on one of my videos saying, are you only reviewing stuff that's impossible to get in California? And it kind of has been a run of beers like that lately. I don't mean to do that, but I've gotten some crazy awesome beers via trade and beer mail and all that good stuff. So, and you guys know my love for Treehouse. So we are checking out Eureka with Nelson. This is their 4.1% American Blonde Ale. We reviewed Eureka with Citra, I don't know, it's like a month and a half or so ago, I think. And up to this point, that has been my favorite session beer that I've ever had. And I'm not even a blonde ale fan. So same base beer as Eureka with Citra, but instead of using Citra hops, they use Nelson hops. Love that hop. One of my favorite beers from Alpine is Nelson. It's a New Zealand hop. It's got a crazy awesome like vinous white grape kind of a thing going. If you're a white wine drinker or have ever had white wine and you've never had a Nelson beer, just think of that. But yeah, stoked to check this one out. This was canned on August the 22nd, so time of recording today is September the 14th. We're still under a month old, about 3 weeks old. Have to, as always, give a huge shout out to Leo for sending this. Without any further ado, let's do this. Warm day again today. We've had this stupid heat wave in Southern California, and this blows, so it's hot out here. This should be super refreshing. I'm trying not to pour that too aggressive. Crazy carbonation in this beer. I love that label too. This just looks so freaking tropical with the blue or the green and the orange. Reminds me of Miami for some reason, like their football team. Reminds me of sitting on the beach in Miami. So, yeah, beer pours, that typical hazy, fucking amazing Treehouse, like tangerine. It looks bright yellow on camera, but it's a tangerine orange. Again, looks like a Hefeweizen. About a finger of bright white head. Killer carbonation. It's kind of hard to see now, but when I was pouring it, the carbonation was crazy. But yeah, holding up to light, I mean, you can't see fingers through it. It's completely opaque. I absolutely love the way Treehouse beers look. We've talked about it. Don't need to to rehash that. So, I remember the Eureka with Citra being very poppy as far as the Citra hops. So I'm hoping the same is the case for this one. So let's go ahead and stick our nose in it. Yeah, fuck this. I'm telling you, if somebody gave this to you blind, you would think it was an IPA. It is crazy how they get the aroma of hops in a 4% beer. I do not know how they do it. Nate, you are a fucking wizard. Or whoever brewed this. I'm not sure who brewed this, but if it was you, Nate, dude, it's crazy. I don't know how you do it. It smells like a glass of Nelson hops. It's crazy. It is like white, grapey, vinous, like grape skins, super tropical. There's even like a little bit of like citrus in there, like oranges or tangerines. It's like a peachy kind of a thing. Think like white fruits, like white grapes, white peaches, like light nectarines. Just crazy tropical. This in Eureka with Citra, the most aromatic session beers I've ever smelled. If you were to be given this blind and say, what is this? You would say this is, an IPA or a hoppy pale ale. Yeah, the Nelson is just exploding. This is like a light version of Alpine's Nelson, if you guys have ever had that. Super tropical. It smells absolutely delicious. It is hot out here. I'm ready to dig in. Leo, thank you, sir. Cheers. Amazing. I don't know how they make session beers like this. I actually just got another beer mail package today with Eureka with Mosaic, and I got multiples of that this time. And I'm stoked on that because I only got one of these, and the Eureka with Citra beer meal, I think I only had 2 or 3 of them, and I shared them. So on a hot day, as it is, it's hot here still, this is the perfect beer. If you like Nelson hops, this is exploding with Nelson hops for 4%. This is crazy. And I'm telling you, that creamy treehouse mouthfeel. I don't know if it's, people say oats, people say yeast, people say it's the water. I have no idea what it is, but it's the greatest feeling beer ever in your mouth. But yeah, just, it's Nelson. It's vinous, it's grapey, it's grape skins. You get like, there's a little bit, just a tiny bit of bitterness in the middle of the mouth. But this is 100% a session beer. It's 4%. It drinks every bit like a 4% beer as far as being light and kind of just falling off your palate. But just crazy tropical fruits, good amount of hops. Like it's not like, I mean, when you first drink it, you get a big pop of hops. But like I talked about in other session beers, people just way overdo it, and it's just so hoppy and just off-putting, and it kills your tongue like instantly. This is so light and so balanced. You get a good amount of hops. You get an awesome amount of the tropical fruit. The Nelson hops just shine. I mean, 4%. You could seriously, you could drink fucking 20 of these, and you'd be, I don't know if you'd be fine, but you'd be fine. You could literally have a case of this and be like, we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna put the case down and we're gonna fucking drink every single one of these until they're gone, and you'd feel great about it. There'd be no palate fatigue. This is awesome stuff. I like this every bit as much as I did the Eureka with Citra, just a different hop variety. So I want to say I gave that beer a 95. World class for session beers. This is no different. I'm going 95 on this one too. Amazing stuff from Treehouse. If you guys are local to Treehouse, whenever they brew their Eureka series, whether it's Citra, Nelson, Mosaic, whatever it is, I don't know if they just do a standard Eureka that's just a blonde ale that's not like hoppy. Anytime they brew that beer, if you're local, get whatever the limit is and just have these sitting around in your fridge, because they're just ridiculously easy drinking. I mean, I could go on and on about it. It's fantastic. 95, world class. Again, the Eureka beers are the best session beers there are, period. There's nothing even close. Like I said, I like Easy Jack, I like Even Keel from Ballast Point, I like those beers, but this just absolutely crushes it. For just the flavor, the mouthfeel, it's crushable. Absolutely, you could just sit and crush these things. So I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. As always, thanks for watching. It's hot out here, I gotta get inside. There's football on. Football season's back, Patriots are 1-0. So yeah, can't go wrong with Treehouse. 95, I'm out of here. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse, so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.